Hey, what's up guys, this is Bithura, and in this video we are going to talk about how you can start programming from the very basic and how you can become a decent programmer within a very short period of time. Now I have also started programming, and before lockdown I almost knew nothing.
I know how to do it.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
But now I kind of like programming a lot. In fact, I have also made some apps, food delivery app, lyrics finder app. The food delivery app takes order from the user. It has a bunch of restaurant lists. It takes users menus, posts the order, retrieves the order history. It's a nice app. It was really hard to make it, but I had a lot of fun making that app. So how to do all that stuff, how to learn that, we are going to discuss in this video. So without any further ado, let's get started. Now this video is going to be time stamped in the description below, so if you feel like skipping a part of the video, do check out the description. Now the first question which comes to mind is what language to choose. Now if you're a college student and you want to learn a bunch of new technologies, new stuffs in college, then you should definitely not start your programming career with languages like Kotlin and Python, because these languages are awesome languages, so easy to learn that you cannot learn any other language. If you first learn Kotlin and then you try to learn Java, you will never able to learn Java properly, because Java is a bit harder to learn. The learning curve is not as smooth as that of Kotlin. But if you learn Java first, which is necessary, then you shift to Kotlin, then it's gonna be easy for you, because if you learn proper any of languages like C++ or Java, these are language, in these languages the learning curve is harder, right? So if you learn these languages first and then move on to easier languages like Python, JavaScript, Kotlin, then you will face a lot more less difficulties in future. Like I had to learn Kotlin for developing apps, but I had learned Java previously, so learning Kotlin was not a big deal for me. I had learned it within a week maximum. It took not even a week. So you can learn new languages, but initially you should start with something whose learning curve is a bit harder. Like I would prefer Java or C++ to start with. Now the second question is where to learn from. Now if you are wanting to learn a language to start your programming career, you can buy courses from Udacity, Udemy, Coursera, edX, anywhere. But instead of going for paid courses, you can get a lot of free stuffs on the internet, especially on YouTube. I have learned languages from YouTube itself. I will also list down some of the channels from where I have learned. If you want to, you can, or you can also learn language, or you can at least start from Geeks for Geeks. There are courses like Folk Java and Folk C++ on Geeks for Geeks, which are absolutely free, and you can check them out. I like free stuff and I think you like too, so you can definitely check out those courses. Now the next thing is what path to follow. Now this thing differs from person to person. Even some of my friends who are much better than me in programming, they have followed different paths, but the one guy who I talk to most about programming, and he is a better programmer, obviously, definitely much better programmer than me, Swapnil, if you're watching, we both agree to the same point that you should learn a language first and then you should go on to developing stuffs. Like for me it was app development. I loved app development, and the reason for that was I could show something of my own. I could say to my mom like, hey mom, I have made this app, right? I have learned coding. I am made something of my own. I have made a food delivery app, some lyrics finder app, whatever it was, but I had something of my own to show that I know something, right? So that gives you a motivation to learn more stuffs. So it's always better to go in hand with developing stuffs and learning new things like data structures and algorithms. So for me it should be first learn a language, Java or C++. For me it was Java, and then you go on to develop something, some app, anything else, maybe a website. Then you learn harder things like data structures, algorithms, and then you can learn machine learning, AI, deep learning, anything else. Now when you are starting, you can do one thing: you can make groups of yours to talk, discuss programming with. You can take help from your friends, because some of your friends will be having computer science in their 11 and 12, so which was in my case. I had all my friends who knew programming from 11 and 12, so they helped me in every aspect, starting from learning for loop to even now when I solve problems, they help me out. So it has been very easy for me to learn stuffs. So if you don't get friends who can help you out, you can obviously reach out to seniors, or maybe you can also reach out to some communities. If you follow some YouTubers, they have some groups about programming, and you can definitely have groups to share, to ask your doubt from. You need to find that, but you can get that online. These groups will firstly motivate you towards programming, and second thing, that when you will be starting programming, you will face a lot of difficulties. Even I face difficulties in understanding for loops, right? So my friends helped me out. They actually made me believe that these are easy things, and everyone faces the same kind of problems when they are starting. So that is the first most important thing. And the second thing, you can get help from them. Like, your friends can teach you in the best possible manner. I believe that, because among all my professors, teachers, my friends are the best teachers. Now the next thing is problem solving. Now problem solving is a very important part of learning programming. Now I started with HackerRank because they give you some stars, which got me motivated to start program every day, to sit down to code every day. So I started off with HackerRank. You can start off with any sites like HackerRank, HackerEarth, GFG, LeetCode, anything. I cannot name them all, but one thing is sure: you need to solve initially, at least when you are learning a basic language. That will help you out in gaining confidence. Okay, I know stuffs, I have understood that topic well. Now the next very important thing is consistency. Consistency is very important when you first learn coding, right? Because if you give like 1 or 2 hours a day and give it regularly, consistently over a period of time for 1 month, 2 months, you will eventually become better. Day by day, you won't get to know that you are getting better, but eventually you will get better. It has happened with me, because I felt like I am not getting anything forward, like I'm not improving. I was not improving, I felt like that. But when I look back, in the middle of lockdown, I started to learn Java, and I have learned a lot of things, and I did not spend like hours and hours every day. I used to spend 1 or 2 hours maximum a day. So it's not that hard, but giving time consistently, regularly, is the most important thing. And one thing you can remember, that if you are not giving time, it's not because you are tired, it's because you are not inspired. So consistency is very important, at least in the beginning. Not beginning, throughout. Yeah, throughout. Consistency is the key point to success in any domain, and in this case as well, consistency is the key. So that's it for the video, guys. I will meet you in my next one.